I'm Phil Scott. I'm a head of Europe here at Technetix, and we are basically a network equipment vendor. We provide broadband access equipment to all of the world's top operators. We're a UK headquartered company, but we have operations across the world in selling into 70 different countries. Equipment supporting fiber networks, cable networks, wireless distribution, power, basically the full spectrum of equipment that telecoms operators need to deliver the services to their customers. So this is our third year at Technetix X, and we've grown. So every year we've got a bigger stand, we've got more of a prime position. Last year we were a bit out on the way, so here being right in front of the green is brilliant for us this year. It's just so much more, you get the real footfall traffic and everything like that. And as I said, we're an equipment vendor, so in the industry, our customers are, Orange, Deutsche Telekom, all of those big network operators, and that's where we sit in the industry. One of the most exciting things for us is about the realistic view of innovation. So you go to a lot of these events and they're talking about what's going to happen in 50 years time, which the world will be a completely different place in 50 years time, so we never know. Technetix X feels like everybody's focused on real problems. They're being innovative and the collaborative nature of the discussions, but they're real problems that actually are going to have an impact and make a difference to people's lives in the next few years, rather than being too much looking into the future. So every year we meet new people, right? That's why we like coming to events like this. But specifically here, a lot of the time at these events you see the same people, you're talking to the same customers, which is great for furthering business objectives, right? You have to have really strong relationships with your customers and your clients. But there's a real, every year I'm surprised at the new ones we meet. I thought I knew everybody in the industry, right? It's a relatively small. Every major telecom operator there is, and yet every year I find a new person or a new team or a new department that I haven't spoken to. And this year has been exactly the same. Last year, some great conversation with new clients. I thought, that's it, we know everybody now. But again, this year, we've only been here one day, and already I've probably met 3 new people that I wasn't expecting to. So yeah, that's really good for us. AI obviously is the buzzword, right? At the moment, every stand you look at has AI in one form or another. At Technetix, we're more excited about the software integration behind that. So a lot of the work that AI is being publicized is around the real crazy things that it can do and the real press release stories. But actually behind the scenes, but under the covers, right? When you lift the bonnet up, it's not really as glamorous as that might make out. So for us, and we're investing a lot of time and effort in growing our software divisions within the company to make sure that our customers, when they're using AI and they're rolling out AI solutions, they're not doing it in isolated silos and boxes. They're doing it in an integrated fashion, and we're doing a lot of the work that's helping them with that. Yeah, it's all about the human connection, right? That's why we come to shows and we stand on concrete floors for 3 days with sore feet by the end of it, because the conversation that you have, the collaborative nature, we don't have whiteboards up on the stand to solve problems in real time in that sense like we do back in our offices. But even so, the conversations that you're having when you've stood across from someone and you've solved a problem or you've gone furthered a conversation, that sticks in the mind and that's memorable. And we keep doing that year after year at Technetix X, and it really, those conversations and those relationships only get better and better.